Hello and welcome back to How to Write a Book in 40 Hours. This is part 3. I am your host, Gertrude Mache, today sitting in Sydney, Australia, and running this workshop online and offline. So thank you for tuning in and for staying with me this long, because at this point you will have at least taken in enough information on how to write your book. So what I want to focus on now is all about how to sell your book. I said before the break, anybody can write a book. The challenge will always come in how to sell the book after you're done. So we're going to go into a bit of a sales process where I will take you through step by step and give you a few ideas on what you can do before you finish writing the book in terms of getting your book out into the marketplace. And trust me with this, I have found that if I can show somebody how to take their book from 0 to 10, 100 sales, after we're done, it becomes very easy. So while you're writing the book, I suggest that you write a list of your top 100 people. People who believe in you, who will spur you on. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be colleagues at work. And let them know that you're writing a book and you're taking pre-orders for it. I also suggest that you decide on an end date for when you want to actually finish writing the book. If you don't put an end date to things, you will never get there. And once you've decided on an end date, it puts you under a lot of pressure to produce the book and to deliver to the people who've pre-bought the book. So here are a few things that you can do. Author announcements, interviews on TV and on radio. Start taking chapters of your book and posting them on e-zines on the internet. And make sure that with each posting, you put a link to your website. By now, your website should be up, because once you've designed the cover of your book, you can create a website because you have the look and feel of the book and your branding. Approach people like friends of the library. Tell them that you're an author and that your book is coming out and you're looking for speaking opportunities. Libraries are amazing places and pre-sell your books. Go and speak in schools if you think your book can help children in primary school or high school. Go to universities and colleges and start giving presentations there. I was very successful in pre-selling and selling my books through social networking groups that meet in person once a week. Examples of this are the Rotary Club, there's the Lions Club, there's a Progress Club. I've spoken to the Quilting Guild of New Zealand, the New Zealand Country Women's Association. Any social networking group that meets every week is looking for a guest speaker. Rotary is really good with this. If you go onto the Rotary International website, you can zero down to your zip code, exactly where you live, and find 15, 20, 50 Rotary clubs in your area that look for guest speakers every single month. So be really creative about how you find these groups. Newspapers and magazines are really good, depending on your demographic and who you're trying to target. I targeted women's magazines in specific. I actually wrote out 100 headlines about myself, and I gave those headlines to journalism students in a university in New Zealand, and I asked the students to write a 250-word article about me. Some wrote 500-word articles. I used my professionally taken photographs, and I sent those articles to magazines, and I got published in 56 magazines this way. So you need to start creating a platform for yourself. What does a platform mean? It means that you have a group of people who are your buyers, who are your readers, and you have their email addresses. Also collect testimonials from people who read your book once it's out. These days with social media, you can create an online platform really fast. Facebook is an amazing place to sell books. I don't sell my books on Facebook. What I do is I share information about where I am, what I'm doing, what I'm up to, what books I'm writing, and people become interested in my life. And they email me and they ask, Gertrude, is this content based on a book? And I start taking orders for my books through Facebook. If somebody comments or likes something that I've posted, I will comment back. I will thank them for liking something that I've put out there. Facebook is a place not so much to sell, but to build relationships with people. You can pre-sell the book to raise funds for printing this book in bulk as well. So I really want to thank you for coming on board and buying this ebook or buying my coaching program or being one of the next 100 people who want to learn how to write a book in 40 hours. I will be your virtual coach and I will take you through the step-by-step process. For those of you who haven't spoken to me already, I suggest you send me an email. My email address is gertrudemache@gmail.com, and I will give you a free 30-minute consultation where we'll talk about your book and we will find out if you do qualify to take part in my challenge to take the next 100 authors from beginning to end. I will help you to transcribe all of the audio files that you create. We will get the book edited. I'll show you how to get it into print, how to create an ebook on Kindle, and get it onto Amazon. Anybody can write a book. If you have a story, you can write a book. So thank you again for your time. I really look forward to reading the books of the next group of authors. Other ebooks that I'm working on at the moment are how to write an autobiography or a memoir, how to write a fiction book, how to write poetry, how to write an instructional manual, how to publish your book on Amazon, and how to publish a book on Kindle. Once you write one book, you will find that amazing information and content. So these are my contact details again. gertrudemache@gmail.com. If you're in New Zealand, my telephone number is on there, my postal address, my websites. Feel free to Google me. I also suggest that you go onto Facebook and you ask to be invited to join my private group, which is called How to Write a Book in 40 Hours. In this group, you will meet some of the 100, 150 authors who I've already coached to finish writing their books. It's a beautiful community. People connect, they share ideas, they share what's worked and what hasn't, they share resources. I also have this YouTube channel on YouTube called How to Write a Book in 40 Hours. There is a lot of videos that you can watch that will inspire you. I have given away a lot of small little courses that can help you really think through how to get through the process of writing your book. I've produced videos on how to get over this writer's block, how to generate ideas, how to stay motivated. I am really calling myself the book midwife. I show up when people are ready to birth their books. So congratulations for coming to the end of today's program. We are going to have a lot of fun in doing all of these amazing things. And send me an email, get in touch with me. For those of you who've watched and who've already registered to come on board, send any questions that came up for you. And I will produce another webinar very similar to this, where I answer all of your questions and keep you motivated and uplifted and take you from beginning to end on how to write a book in 40 hours. So I thank you for your time. I thank you for coming on board and just spending these last 2 hours with me during this workshop. Good luck. Remember, somebody out there is waiting to read your book. Don't go to your grave and be one of those people who dies with their knowledge, with their skills, with their amazing. Share it with the world. I believe that we can change and come on board to be part of this amazing social revolution for first-time authors. Thank you.